let's go through it. Nikki, if you're watching this when you think I am, then we've just got married, so congratulations. The answer to the first question. I talked to Nikki first, and we were in a group of people, and Nikki wasn't actually talking to me. She was just telling someone a story about Boston or Harvard. Must have been Boston. And I said to her, "Can you not just start one sentence that doesn't begin with when I was in Boston?" I don't think she laughed, but thinking back, that was a funny one. Our first official date was at Malmaison in Oxford. Although that wasn't technically an official date because neither of us said it was a date, but it was such a nice restaurant, I think we're counting it as our first date. So, yeah. In high school, Nikki played the character of Ethel in Footloose. My very first job was, I suppose, the job that I have now. Although technically I did work for my dad in the summers in high school. So she could get either of those and it would count, I think. That would be unfair to say one or the other, but my first official job is the one that I have now. Mine and Nikki's favourite place to go together. Well, the places that we went most are probably Byron, which is a restaurant, or Weatherspoons, which is a really gross pub restaurant. Rachel can tell you about that. So I guess that it's those two, and we're getting a theme here. The places that we go are always food based, but yeah, I'd say Weatherspoons. She just loves it in there. She loves the all day breakfast. What celebrity? Anyway, that's that question. What celebrity would Nikki say that I most resemble? Nikki would not say I resembled a celebrity, because Nikki has never said I resembled a celebrity that I can remember. I mean, probably I'd have to guess. I'm just thinking off the top of my head now, spitballing here. So your Brad Pitts, your George Clooney's, your Orlando Blooms, if you're into that sort of thing. That's who I'd say, probably. So I assume she and everyone else thinks roughly the same. So we'll just go with one of those. What Harry Potter house would Nikki be in? Okay, well, I've never watched the Harry Potter films, but I know Gryffindor is the main one and stands for honesty and truth, and that's where all the goodies go. So I guess Nikki would be in Slytherin, or the one opposite, if I had to guess. What is Nikki's favourite physical feature of mine? So what does Nikki like most about me physically? It's a long old list. Probably my hair, as I look at it now. As long as it's been cut. She likes it for about a week after it's been cut. And I just got it cut a couple of days ago, so I think it's just in the sweet spot where it's at the length she likes. So I'm going to go ahead and say hair. Nikki wants a lot of kids, I think. 4 or 5, but probably 4. So I'll stick with 4. But it could be 5, but I think she wants 4. Nikki's pet peeve of something I do. The list is long again. But that's funny that as this is being recorded, we were actually speaking a couple of days ago about what annoyed her most. So I think this one we'll both get, and I think it's when I tell her to calm down or chill out, even when she's not actually angry or mad or bothered about something. I just have a tendency to tell her to calm down if she's just said anything that I'm not that interested in talking about. So I think that is probably it. My favourite personal trait of Nikki's, the list is long, but she's super smart, so probably that. Whenever we talk, it's always very challenging, keeps me interested. She corrects me a lot, which is taught me a lot of how wrong I am a lot of the time. But yeah, just how smart she is and how much she tries to at least care about things I care about, even though she may not that much. That's 2 traits, actually. I don't think that counts as smart. So I'm just going to stick with how smart she is and that I just enjoy conversation with her. And really, what have you got left after we lose these Brad Pitt looks? Nothing but conversation, so that's good. If we won the lottery, where would we go on vacation? Is another tough question because I haven't really spoke to her about that. Well, I guess back to Hawaii would be a good vacation. Although I don't do well in the heat with this pale complexion. But yeah, I'm gonna say that she would probably say Hawaii, and I would probably say Hawaii as well. So I'm gonna stick with that. And that is the end of the questions. Phew.